let's go over this real quick because I think it's a good lead way for you guys. Remember how a while ago I kept talking about the metabolism. Hey, is it working with me? Is it functioning? Is it going? Is it going? Is it going? Let me say this. Not only is it going, it is crushing it. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean for Michael O'Hearn? My body weight's not changing. Wait a minute. I'm taking in 5,600 calories now and the body weight's not changing. Well, why is that good? That means my body's using everything. I'm not putting any weight on. For me, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. That means that I'm getting stronger because I am getting stronger. My body's using all the calories, which is great. There's no cardio happening, which again is great. And I'm training so moderate. So I'm not working it off. So the body is functioning at that high rate where I can take in 5,600. Let me give you a basic elementary understanding to this. Protein, 460. Carbs, 440. Fats, 225. 225. What? How can you be eating over 450 protein, over almost 450 carbs, and over 200 fat, and the body's not changing? That's what I talked about when I went through that process of getting the body to work with me. Mm-hmm. Now, what were people saying? Well, I know Bobo was saying, wow, Mike's fluffy right now. I know Bobo's saying that. I do. But now understand this. I'm eating that much, not gaining weight, building muscle, doing no cardio. This is set up to win now. If I just drop my fats, my 225 grams, that's not calories, that's grams of fat. Let's say I just drop those. What will happen to my body? With still no cardio, with still not even dropping, I still take in those 400 grams of carb. So I'm set up now that I have so much in my tool belt that I could finally get in even better shape than I've ever done before. And that's what each time is about. And the reason why I say that is because I had to go through the process. I had to get the body working again because I know that I punished it. And again, we're punishing it when we diet. I punished it. And so I had to come back to this side and I had to take care of that time. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with understanding what's the end goal. What is the end goal? When am I going to be in shape? Let me set the date. Don't rush it. Let me take my time. Let me set it up right. Let me treat the body right. So we got my whole meal plan. I'll put this up for you guys to take a look at. I love looking at it.
What's the calories on there?
The calories, the total calories is 5,662 calories.
Sheesh.
Again, carbohydrates is at 439. My fats are at 225, and my protein is at 463.
And you're not gaining weight?
And I'm not gaining weight.
And you're not doing cardio?
No cardio, no gaining weight.
You're not doing the double 2 workouts a day?
No double workouts a day.
Crazy. Supersets, drop
no
sets.
No supersets, no drop sets, taking 2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. This is be probably more honest. Nice. With rest between sets. So that sets me up. Now, if you don't understand how that sets you up to win, I'll put it again in layman's terms. By cutting calories, and if your body is plateaued, it's holding still, and plateau doesn't always mean a bad word. It's not always a bad word. So if my body is hanging here, comfortable with the amount of food I eat, if I instantly drop a couple hundred calories, my body starts burning and I'm in a deficit and I'm slicing up. It's as simple as it put. Now understand this. I have 400, and this isn't calories, it's 400 grams of carbohydrates to play with for the next 12, 16 weeks. I have 200 grams of fats to play with. And I got some protein I could probably drop as well during that time. So I got all those things that I can get rid of. And on top of that, I can add in a second workout. I can add in cardio. I can add in more swims. I can add in the sauna. I could add in my walks with the dogs. I can add in so much. I can take away so much. That's huge. And I want you guys to get to that point. And this is where the check-ins really come in handy, because each time I'm looking for how many more options we have to keep stepping forward, to keep getting better. Okay? All right. So that's clarified. You guys fully understand this. And I know that you all asked about metabolism. That's really showing you the pinnacle of the metabolism. Keep watching Mona and how Mona changes and what I do on her check-ins. Okay, because that's going to help you guys as well understand what she's doing. And then somebody else is like Randy. Randy, we're taking her calories up as we're slicing, and she is getting tighter by taking the calories up. So these are really incredible things for us to keep getting better at. 6-week summer shred. We're still on it. You guys are checking in. We may have a lot more check-ins this weekend because I know last weekend was a off weekend for everybody, like on Power-Bodybuilding or Strength Gains or any of those programs, because you guys will be checking in every couple weeks. There's no reason for you to check in every week. You're not on the slice and dice, but the 6-week shreds, you guys are checking in with us. Start Saturday. The video will go up. Feel free to tell the other members. I already talked about my calories and where they've gone to now. It is great. This last meal that we put in for me was 5 ounces of turkey, 5 ounces of ham, a couple pieces of bread, some incredible, what's the mustard called?
The honey mustard.
The honey mustard, which is like basically wasted calories, but it is calories. But does that taste good? Woo-hoo! Holy snikes, and some cheese. So that was the extra meal that I put into the program because I was still slicing up with the calories I was at. My body adapted to those calories.
Too efficient.
Adapting. Let's finish it off here with what means by adapting. Adapting means that your body has been doing something for a period of time. And it's possibly either trusting you or not trusting you. Yeah, this is a tough one. Let me help you out with this. This is real basic stuff. If it is trusting you, that means your body can change. If it is not trusting you, that means your body is plateaued and it's not going to change. And so you have to kick it into gear. Example, your diet is in a deficit. You're training like a beast, man. You are so focused and mentally focused. You're getting your sleep in, you're getting your water in. Everything's going great. And you step on the scale and you gained a pound. Well, you're in a deficit. You're training like a beast. You're doing the cardio. You're getting your sleep. You're getting your water. Mike, your program doesn't work. I have plateaued. I'm actually gaining weight. You're training too hard. You're overtraining. One of the easiest things to do. You're overtraining. Everything could be right. You're overtraining and you're stressing. And that's also where your body goes, whoa, you are traumatizing me. I'm going to stop proceeding in a good way, and I'm going to hold it because you're hurting my body. That's what your body does. And so in that state, that's why the check-ins, I think, really play into a part of it, to where you're not governing it yourself. Maybe you gained a pound of muscle, and now you're freaking yourself out because you didn't slice up, but you actually did. The clothes are fitting looser. So there's so many options here that you need somebody from the outside looking in, especially when you're at a deficit. Okay. Let me say this again. Wait a minute. Because I do agree, when you're in a deficit, you don't function mentally as well. There's a lot of things playing with your mind, and I get that. And food is one of the main things to keep your mind level. And when you're taking it away and you're training, you're going to the ballistic and you're pushing yourself, and you don't see the changes you want to, then you really start messing with your mind. But on the other side of that, let's talk about, that's why I'm here. That's why the team is here. That's why the Titan Crew's here, to listen to you, find out what's going on, and make sure that we keep moving forward. But now jump to the other side. Everybody doing power bodybuilding, strength gains, pro secrets. You're trying to build that muscle. I believe there actually is, especially today, because back in the day when I got to bulk up, we all bulked up. There was no social media, so it didn't matter, and we didn't get the ignorant people that don't understand putting on muscle, and so you didn't get all that. And so that was a nice thing because everybody, it was a whole bunch of intelligent people listening and talking to each other. And now we have a lot of uneducated people jumping in, going, "Oh, you put on weight. Yeah, that's what you do. You put on weight. And so it will play with your mind as well now, which kind of sucks. Mostly for you kids. And I feel bad because I got through this without social media, which was great. Because it was a bigger table. It was the big boy table. You know, we were in the magazines. We were talking to each other. So there was elite people talking to elite people. Now for what it is, social media is a beautiful thing, but there's a downside to it is when you allow any of the negative or the people that don't understand this to come in and play with your mind. So when you guys are off season, and you feel like, well, shit, I've been off season for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. I got to start slicing up again. Because your family and friends says, hey, man, you put on some weight. What's going on? Be patient on that. Keep doing the check-ins with us. Keep checking in and understanding this. Because I think that side of it is even harder than it is on the diet. The diet messes with your mind. But when you're off season, you mess with your mind as well because you want to start the slice. And I see a lot of you that go, hey, I want to get rid of this body fat. And I'm like, you don't have muscle. We need to build some muscle on you before we do anything. We need to get the calories up so you can be healthy. We need to pull you off as that crazy training that you've been doing to make sure the body can recover. So both sides. A mental state of this is a huge part. And I think when I talk to most of the OGs, they all come back and say, it's a mental thing. Number one thing is mental, being mentally strong, being mentally to go, hey, I'm going to the mountains. I have my food prepared for the next 5 days. So those are kind of the big things. I think, I hope that you guys will understand that the little stuff is training. The stress is huge. And again, we just lost somebody 44 years old, and stress had a lot to do with it. It seems like from all the reports I've known and see and understand as well for his personality. I don't want you guys stressing to that point. And it's easy to say, it's not easy to do. I get that. I'm a stress case, and I fully understand that. So I'm not saying that's easy, but if you guys can, man, as we're doing the 6-week plan this time, stress-free, understand I got you. I want you to succeed. My love of this is to give my time away for free for you guys in the Titan crew to make sure you succeed. And so I'm here for you guys, okay? Let's finish it here with that. Have a great weekend, Easter weekend. Stay true to the plan. Stay true to your goals. Especially when it gets hard. Jeffrey, any closing statements for these fine titans around the world?
I can't do anything to follow up that masterpiece of a live that you guys just witnessed. All I can say is here's the link to the Shred program. No excuses, no holding your hand. Click that shit. Sign up. We are out.